Yeah, welcome back to the YouTube channel, you beautiful people. Hope everyone is sound. And I know what you're thinking. Luke, mate, you bottled it. Third week, you missed the upload. I do apologise. I hold my hands up, but I am here, ready for a Sunday upload. Things just got a bit hectic. And when it comes down to YouTube, you do actually have to be a bit organised to get these videos out on time. I do want to say, I've got my screen in front of me. Supporting the last two videos, greatly appreciated. 1,000 on the first one back, almost 1,000 on the second one back, which is a massive improvement on the videos before, which I was a bit upset about? Get your words out. I was a bit upset about, because I thought they were bangers. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Of course, this is the rebuild. Your boy wasn't looking too good around 3 weeks ago, but I'm happy to say the muscles returned. 180 up to 192 in 3 weeks. And performance is flying. Let's go through my leg day. When looking at my physique, we all know it's mid, borderline bad, but I think my best body part is my lower body. So let's get into how I train it. This was today's session, and I must admit I've been a potato since this session until like an hour ago. I feel human again. So let's talk about it. First exercise, prime seated leg curl, also known to me as the wrist masher, mate, because what I was doing, I was bracing super hard into the input pad like you normally do, and it was just no bueno, no bueno. It was mashing me up. And then I saw on Instagram, tag Jim Morrissey, hope I got that right, mate, bolo guy, on the seated leg curl, performing it bracing like this. I thought, you know what, I'll give that a go, and it was sensational. Took 3 working sets here, progressed them all, because I'm just a rude boy, mate. I've got that dog in me. But these were great sets. Like, my hamstrings were just brutal. Loading this on cam 5, so heavy and lengthened, the start gradually drops off as you drive through. But I must admit, 1, I got an absolute bunda. 2, it is such a small drop off, or it feels like at the back end of the set, because I was like getting out that length and I was like, I've got nothing left. So even though the prime does allow you to adjust that resistance profile, back in the set sometimes it's not enough to keep you going. Like, sometimes the resistance profiles on machines are unbelievable. Cybex Life Fitness seated leg curl springs to mind. You can just rinse that forever, but still hitting a failure point a bit suddenly on those sets. Itchy nose, thanks to MVP. Now moving into leg extension. Also 3 working sets. So this is something I'm shocked by, I must admit. Don't know how I'm doing it, just built different. I'm an animal. My volume's the highest it's ever been on legs, and the reason I've decided to escalate my volume is just because I'm progressing things easily. I was going into sessions and slapping a 10 aside and also beating previous numbers by like 3 reps. I thought, right, you can do a bit more then, can't you, little guy? So 3 working sets on everything apart from the hack today, and everything progressed, which I'm buzzing about. I think a huge part of it is actually I'm really locking into these sessions, like as you can see here, prior to the hack, change the music, take my time, focus on what I want to do. There's just more intent behind everything. And as a result of that, things are progressing really nicely. And do remember that when you go into a set, I talk about it all the time, there's levels to intensity. You can hit a failure point in a pretty calm state. You can also hit a failure point going full send. Guess what? That failure point when you go full send is going to be a lot later down the line than if you were in a calm state. So you do need to get aggressive with it. You do need to apply a bit of controlled aggression and just get into the habit of sending it. I'm playing a little game at the minute. It's a game I do not recommend because I think it's going to result in injury, to be honest. And that is, choose the weight you're going to do before you even started training. And that's a bit wild, but today I thought, you know what, I'm sending 4 plates in the hack. Last leg day video was 3 plates for like 3 or 4 reps. I know, abysmal. Last rotation I got 3 plates and a 10 for 6. Today I think it was 4 plates for 4 or 5. I'll take that, pretty big jump. I'll bully that into the rep range quite soon. And then my second set was previous top set. So I was happy with that. Then moving on to the leg press. I love this thing because of the range I can get on it, mate. Range brother behavior. I took 3 working sets here, but when it comes down to load, I thought, you know what, 6 plates and a 15, mate. Even the guy in the background was impressed. He was a real sound guy, to be fair. Had a good chit chat afterwards. And I like that in the gym. I'm aware when I train, I look like a moody. That's because I'm getting aggressive, mate. But I do always like to have a chit chat. I always like it when it feels like there's a a decent community. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. 99.9% of us. We're all trying to get wham. Unfortunately, some people have huge egos and it ruins it a bit, but I always love a good chit chat. That was up 10 kilo and matched. I was dead after that. Then finished with 3 sets of adductor. And I want to summarize this by saying, do not limit yourself to 2 working sets. Of course, Jordan Peters, the king of British bodybuilding, the main man, of course, he does promote that, and it does work great with people who apply enough intensity. So a lot of people undershoot just because they can't get enough from those 2 sets. They can't get enough stimulus because they're not applying themselves hard enough. And then there's a flip side of that, someone like me, who is applying that level of intensity, but can get away with doing a bit more because they're not very big or strong. That's the box we need to tick. Yeah, that qualifies you. A lot of people thinking, oh, I can only do 2 working sets here. It's like, yes, mate, you're pushing it to failure, but you're only doing 2 plates on a leg press. I think you can get away with a bit more. So that was today's session. Things are flying. This is going to be a Sunday upload. I'm recording this on a Saturday, I know. Wild Saturday night, mate. Party. And then next video Wednesday. I hope you found that somewhat insightful. Any questions, comment down below if you're feeling dangerous. And I'm on Instagram whenever you need me. Any cues about anything bodybuilding, mate, fire them over. And of course, if you do want to get in wild shape, DM me for coaching. We can get you on the team. It is legit one of the best coaching services around. Just not enough people know it yet. But I'm going to stop talking. Like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling dangerous, and I'll see you in the next one.